Hey guys, Sgt.Phantom here, and welcome to another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Best Class Setup video. And today, we are going to be looking at, if you've seen the title, it's a little different. We're going to be looking at 3 different weapon Best Class Setups today. We're looking at the HBRa3, the Bal-27, and the AK12. So, as you can see, these classes are basically the same, just different attachments, and I have 3 score streaks recommended for the final score streak. So, first, HBRa3. In my last best class setup video, I did the EM1. Go check it out. As you can see, I have the zoom, the double sight, the hybrid sight is what it's called. And it zooms in faster when it's on the zoomed in version like this. It zooms in faster from your hip for some reason. So that's why I have that on. And I have a little recommendation for the HBRa3. So, for the HBRa3, I have one rule. Either use an optic or a silencer with this weapon. One of the two. If you don't have either of those on, you're not going to be able to see through the iron sight very well. So you're going to want to use an optic if you're not using the silencer. And you don't really want to use the silencer because this gun, its strong strength is range, so you don't really want to mess with that, especially with the average Joe version. So that's a little tip to keep up on the HBRa3. Next, the Bal-27. This is the OG Bal. If you're watching this in the future, I'm sure this will help reduce a lot of recoil with the new one that's coming out on the new patch that I talked about in the other Best Class Setup videos, so make sure to check that out because I'm going to keep referring to that, hopefully. Well, hopefully. I will be, probably, so you want to complete all camo challenges for this class. Have I completed camo challenges? I didn't do it for another weapon, did I? Huh. Whatever. I'll try and figure that out. Anyways, so for the Bal, I use foregrip, silencer, and stock. Stock is great for the Bal because when you are aiming down sight, it's easier to aim with these iron sights if you're walking side to side. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I highly recommend stock. Suppressor is not needed, but I use it anyways. And foregrip, it helps so much with this weapon, especially with the new recoil thing that they're adding to it. It'll probably help with the silencer as well. They don't say silencer helps with recoil, but I'm sure it does. So, you'll probably want to try out the silencer and see if it does anything to the newer one. And that's basically it for that. Excuse me. Whew. And then if we go over to the AK12, now you don't need a sight. I actually recommend quick draw grip for the AK12 because it's 4 to 5 shot kill with the normal AK12, unless it's my elite version, which gives it extra kill radius. I think it's 3 to 5 shot with the rest in peace version. So I use the optic because on the AK12G, this version, the iron sights are the same as this, only they're higher. And for some reason, I do really bad with the iron sights, so I just put a hybrid sight on it. Of course, same reason, it aims in closer. I have Stendig mags on because this AK12 has really small magazine. So you want to be careful. With the normal AK12, my highly recommended attachment is stock. As you can see, I have it on all 3 of my classes. I think it's the best AR thing in the whole game. So what I typically run on like the G, I would run stock, suppressor, and quick draw grip. So if you don't have the elite RIP version, the rest in peace version, you're gonna want to run suppressor, stock, and quick draw grip. That's my recommendation for that. And finally, we're gonna go to the rest of the class for all 3 now. So we have lightweight and peripherals. I run that on all my classes. Like, it's crazy. See? There's nothing else really in here except flak jacket if you're like camping a flag or something. And overcharged, it only adds like an extra second, so there's really no point. So basically that's what I run on all of my classes. I highly recommend using both of those because it's a really fast game, so you want lightweight and peripherals. It takes it from the little Black Ops 2 map to like the size of Ghost's map, which was pretty big, so I highly recommend that as well. And then I have Blast Presser and Scavenger on. Now, here's a little tip. Always run Blast Presser and either run Toughness or Scavenger. I don't care which one you do. I run out of ammo a lot after I get on a good kill streak, so I have Scavenger on. But like Toughness, it's really important in this game as well, but I just have to tough it out and not run it, because Blast Presser is the best perk in this game. And then for the kill streaks, as you can see, I'm running UAV and System Hack with extra assist points for both. Now this is so you can earn that score, the third score streak. And as you can see, I have them all running at the same points, about the same. Not for the AK12, but for the first recommendation, I'd say the best recommendation is this XS1 Vulcan one. You want extra time and extra burst on it. I think that's probably the best way to set this thing up, unless you want to do extra burst and extra burst. But this is almost like 1.5, or no, it's like 2.5 or almost 3. So I think it's probably a lot better to set it up that way instead of 2 extra bursts and have 3. It's probably like 2.5, 3 as well for less points. So that's my recommended score streak 3 for the first slot. That's my highly recommended one. Second, Warboard, nothing. Warboard, sound like from Jersey. I'd say you want to run just Warbird with nothing, because it's none of these really do much. Who cares about that? He's gonna earn points, not you. AI control is terrible. No one shoots down a Warbird. Like, no one has one of the stinger things. The cloak ability does nothing in this game. Extra time, it's just too much points, and you're probably not gonna earn it, and then you're gonna want to be on a kill streak, and then you die while you're using it because it's too long. So just leave the Warbird as it is. And then the final one, if you don't want any of those and you want it a little bit slower, a little bit like less points, you're gonna want the Stealth Bombing Run. And that's basically it for this video, so hopefully you enjoyed. And yeah, I hope that you will go check out that EM1 video, because it'll kind of help out to understand this video a little bit better. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. It's like a triple episode of let's see how fast I can do this. Oh, I missed. Oh, 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 wow. Talk about fail. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, wow. And, oh, wow. Holy crap, I've got a whole team coming at me in, like, round war. Anyway, let's see how long this is gonna take me. Holy crap, I'm just running through ammo. 52 seconds flat. Let's see if you guys can beat that in number 4. And, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It's like a triple episode of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Best Class Setup, and I will see you guys next time.